Hello, my name is Natalie, and I am trying to record again for the fifth time. I thought I had my microphone on, and all this while I'm talking, and I just realized I did not have it on all this time. I am cleaning my room. That is my goal today. My room is a mess. I started in my closet. I got everything organized. I just have my dirty clothes basket, and then I'll be taking that downstairs to start my load. And while I was moving and doing everything, I was having a conversation about how people are getting subscribers on YouTube and how I respect everyone that tries. And even if you don't want to do this, I also respect that as well. It's not an easy road. It's not easy. And I feel like it is best to pick something that you are able to do without it being a chore or without it taking so much of your time that you become overwhelmed. That is really, really, really important. I know some people focus on one thing on YouTube or, they try to follow the trend. Then there's me and others too, where we just like posting random things and the algorithm doesn't know where to really place you. And I can understand that as well. But still, some people are really getting views and subscribers from, just being themselves. But what I'm seeing and I'm noticing is that people do enjoy the podcast style talking so that they can have it in the background, but it has to be informative or it has to be something that has to do with something that the viewer may also like. And so I already lose from that because I don't watch any mainstream television. I don't have a TV in my room. And, I'm not a fanatic on, gossip channels or celebrity news. None of those things do I take part in. They're not fun to me. But when I did watch TV, I watched Sanford and Son. I watched Sanford and Son. I watched The Addams Family, Alfred Hitchcock. I watched I watched The Twilight Zone. And I'm stuck in the black and white. I love black and white. It's a beautiful, is it lack of color? I love it. It's it's amazing watching those old shows where, gosh, and I love the way that they talk. Their accents are just beautiful. The dresses that they wore, their wardrobe, everything, makeup, styles, it's all beautiful. Um, oh, another question. Like, I don't know if I asked this, but if you are watching or you're listening, I'm sorry, if you're listening, are you also creating? Are you trying to, chase a trend or like what are you into? What are some contents that are something that you know you come home from work, you have your snacks, you have your lunch, your dinner, um your breakfast, when I'm about to do these rituals, I go to this person because I love the way they care about their viewers, how they ask how we're doing, or how they, whatever that they do that's special. And, some people might just like how calm a person is. Like, I enjoy this calmness. I don't want to be on the other side. I want to be on this chill side. So, because I know that I've watched a few people that I shouldn't watch, and I will say that people that are indulging in ways that they probably shouldn't, but they are adults and they can make their own decisions. And I became fascinated with a YouTuber. I don't know if it's fascination, but yeah, it's fascination because he doesn't care what he's doing. And on top of that, not only is he doing these drug altering, these not drug altering, these using substances that just change who, their personalities over time, or he has a sibling as well. And it's like, how did you both become in this situation? And they are twins. So I'm like, okay, well, maybe that could be why. It's amazing. The amazing part about it is that he doesn't care. There's people that come in and out of his home for that drug, and I think I also liked how the house would just be full of people downstairs, upstairs, and they're perfectly fine with that. Yeah, I think I would have an anxiety attack. Like I would have to be in a corner somewhere because I couldn't handle all those people. But sometimes they're laughing with each other. They share food, and I thought, wow, what if this was the same scenario but without the drugs and being involved? Would they still be able to come together like that? I don't know if they would. I really don't. Because what they would all have some sort of either a business or a career somewhere that they would be putting majority of their time into. And actually some of them do have jobs. Maybe gig work, whatever, but I don't know. It's just YouTube. You know what I miss about YouTube? I miss the real I miss the YouTubers where everything was authentic. Yeah, I miss that. Though I haven't been on YouTube that long, and not with making content, but actively being on YouTube, like searching for people to watch. My thing on YouTube a few years back was only looking for shopping hauls, plus size shopping hauls, and that used to help me to specifically Torrid. That would help me be able to make a decision if I wanted to buy a certain outfit from there by looking at other women that matched my body type. I really, really love that because that did help. And do by searching through shopping halls or toy shopping halls, I got the knowledge of Amberlyn Reed and Foodie Beauty. And that was fascinating because I just watched them for the hauls. And then after that, I think they slowly, Emberlin more than Foodie Beauty did the hauls. And that's when I started becoming more curious about, what they did. And fast forward to now, it's like, wow. I think the last time I watched Foodie Beauty a few years back was around COVID-19, or maybe it was before, like 2018, 2019. And she was trying to start a new diet. And I think it, she was thinking, like, she was saying, I know I'm starting over. She's like, I know I flip flop, or I'm always going back and forth. And and then going into like 2019 or 2020 to actively watching her more, and I'm like, oh my goodness. And I'll leave it at that. And to now, and it's even more, uh I don't know if it's scary or if it's the cycle just never ends. And I will say that I, I was close to 400 pounds, and I never realized that until I got sick. And that forced me to lose weight. And I'm happy I did take that route and I didn't become defiant into losing weight. I didn't shut off the you have high blood pressure, you are on the border of becoming a diabetic. I didn't let that I didn't let my mind have a delusion to no, I'm perfectly fine. But I will also say in the course of losing weight, getting on certain medications, I you find out that your body takes such a toll from being that huge, that much weight. And boy, I want to say hello to the people that are disabled, the people that have autoimmune, autoimmune, as a disease or disorders. Um, just people that are their body, due to not to their own doing, betrays them every day. I want to say, I hope you are well and can keep going. Uh, it is difficult when it's even, and just imagine being the person to put yourself in the situation to where you are disabled, where you, you, you put so much, you put so much dis- destruction into your body, and and you didn't have to go that route. You didn't have to. If you made it this far, I want to say thank you for listening. Thank you so much. It really, really means a lot. Even if it's one person, even if it's for a second, I appreciate it. Even if you clicked on it and you backed away, thank you so much. Hmm. I know that YouTube it's a special place, isn't it? Or a special online community. And if you can find the right people that can join what you're dishing out or what you're putting out, it that creates such Hopefully it is for positive, but I do know a lot of people. That goes back to my question, like, how do people get subscribers? And a lot of, I've seen that a lot of gossip channels have really skyrocketed. They really have shot up. Reaction channels. Um, but I don't know, it could be me too, but I don't see any positive reaction channels. So our reaction channels aren't positive, right? They aren't positive from what I've been seeing. They are places where people are dishing out some horrible things. I hope she dies. I hope this happens to her. She's this and that. I'm going to dox her. I'm going to find wherever she's working at or he's working at. I'm going to trash. Like, excuse me. It's like, oh my goodness. I thought we are just supposed to be watching this, not actively putting our putting yourself within a person that really, like, they don't know you. It doesn't matter if you modded for them, if you texted with them, or if you are on their other socials and you DM each other. You still don't know these people. Like, my whole thing is sit back and enjoy the show. Like, eat your crackers, your snacks, your popcorn. Stay hydrated. And okay, I won't say that. So there are reaction channels that do also do an informative reactions where, but it's still in a negative way. Um, Again, it could just be the communities that I've seen, and I'm just on the wrong side of things. But yeah, and I don't blame them also because it gets you out into the algorithm faster. Imagine you pick a person that's a lol cow, and people will be fine to just click on that and listen all the way through. It gets them through their day. It gets them through their work hours. They get to be entertained. And entertainment is what everyone is seeking. You just you have to know which entertainment is safe enough for you to start creating with, or creating on, or taking that step to go towards that content. Um, but there is so much content on YouTube, so many channels. Just imagine the ones that we haven't discovered yet, that are just waiting to be discovered. Just it's amazing. We all can just get lost in the algorithm of nothing, of never being pushed out, of never being able to create that community that you long for. And then also, let's be honest, people are doing this because income. It's a passive income. It's something that you can have. Once you start getting commercials, once you start getting likes, dislikes, comments, it's building you. And of course, there are steps. There's you go into your YouTube uh, studio. There's requirements to this monetization thing. So, we're not just going to be thinking like, oh, people are just doing it for fun now. No, there's a reason why you're doing it. And there's a reason why I'm doing it. And I will also say though, doing this is assisting me with stop trying to be so perfect and not caring. Set it and forget it. Set it and forget it. But I kind of almost feel like a day trader trying to look at the numbers and, trying to understand what's going on and what it means for, for impressions, but you don't, no one clicks on it. So no one clicks on your videos, but that's still something I still have to figure out. They're getting impressions, but they're not clicking. But if doesn't an impression show it? It shows your video, your content. But that doesn't mean that they clicked on it. But for me, I would think that would still be a click. They just didn't watch it all the way through. Well, I don't know. Still trying to learn that. Still trying to learn. And will I ever get subscribers or I don't know, but it really is helping me with looking at how to be more creative. And hey, some people do their YouTube, they vlog and they just have their opinions on YouTube, and then months later someone finds it, another person finds it. Just even one person could just click on it and say, "Oh, okay." I had a phone call interruption. Well, you know what? I'm going to end it here. Thank you, if you did make it all the way through, for listening to my random talks and questions about YouTube that hopefully I can just look into, and I can also share some information or not. Thank you so much.